Hi, my name is Alex Bannister, and this is my sprint review. For the task that I didn't do at all, it is as a player, I wanted to have a new level to play through and all its sub-tasks for it. I chose to abandon this because we decided to go in a different path for our game. We went to do puzzles instead of in an attacking game. So I needed to focus on making puzzles in the game, and so a new level would not have worked within the time scope. And then what I did work on is the UI. As a player, I want UI that is interesting to look at and easy to understand. I updated the how to play, the HUD, the level select, the main menu, the options menu, pause menu, the you died screen, are you sure screen, and the win screen. For the and I changed the color palette to fit this color palette throughout all the UI screens. And this is the description for the how to play, the HUD, level select, main menu, options menu, pause menu, you died screen, you sure screen, and finally the you win screen. And for the HUD, I did not end up going with the visual element for when the player is damaged. It just, I had more issues that were more important to finish than that, and I just never got around to it. This is the main menu, the new updated main menu. The background has been changed, the font has been changed, and the buttons are updated to be more appealing. And whenever you hover, press it. And same thing with the level select. Everything pretty much matches. Also got rid of whenever you click this back button, there used to be a double arrow that points in the opposite direction. That has been gotten rid of, and that's overall through everything. The how to play, I've updated the objective content to fit what our current game is now. Options, same thing here. Credits, same thing. And I did take off the member that was on here that is no longer on our team. So it represents the two people that worked on the game. And then the this is the HUD, the the circle in the bottom left is now the health. The lives and the coins have been moved over so it's easier for you to see in one area. The goo bottles, gas bottles, power powder bottles, the that's all shown in that one area with new icons, so it's easier to see and recognize, and it's relatively a little bit bigger than it was last time, and so it's less cluttered and all over the place. You just have to look towards the bottom left. And then there's the pause screen that has been updated as well. And then the you sure screen that also has been updated as well. The you win screen has also been updated to match the UI of the other menus with the buttons and the font, as well as the you died and you lose screen has been updated. Another bug that I had to fix was the day saving. The game oftentimes saved between each playthrough, so whatever the player had the last time they clicked on the level would be the same. They would have the same thing when they clicked on the new level again. So, like right now, they would have, like, say they would have 7 coins the last time. So, see, I have four. I could quit and then go and play again, and I don't have any, I don't have those same 4 coins that I had at the very beginning. So, and then I can do, and the lives would also do the same thing. So if I was to die, I see my lives go down to two, and then if I quit and then go back to play again, I still have 3 lives. My two for two, but all my two goo bottles and 0 coins. So it just resets every single time instead of saving. Something else that I worked on were the a bug with the boxes when grabbed. They were able to just be clipped through walls easily, and sometimes when you throw them too fast, they would go through walls. When you grab a block, it doesn't just go through the wall whenever I'm close to it. It does its best to not clip through things as much. And also I can hold this at full strength and it won't go through walls like it oftentimes did before. So grabbing the block, throwing it won't cause it to clip through a wall. Another bug that I had to fix was that the flower enemy was being damaged by the player sensing volume. So it made it look like the flower was being damaged, was being invisibly damaged by something. This is the flower enemy right here. As you can see, the blocks isn't damaging the flower until it actually hits the mesh of it, as you can see. So that that invisible wall where it was damaging it from before no longer works, or no longer works like that. It works properly. Something else I created was a new enemy type. It is a sentry enemy. So it stays still and shoots at the player when they are within range. They do not sit on top of roofs or anything like that because I was having a problem with it turning upside down and not facing the enemy. So it is on the ground, but it still shoots at the enemy, at the player whenever they are in range. And the bomb does have a 10% chance of being shot at random. There's a mesh, the bullet projectile, the bomb projectile, and the functionality of the enemy. As you can see in front of me, there is the sentry enemy, and then it is shooting its projectiles at me. Those are the bullets, the orange ones, and then it follows you as you walk around it, and it also show and then also in the back you can see that there's a green one and then a yellow one. Green means it's not being seen, it doesn't see the player. Yellow means it sees the player but not ready to attack, and red means it is within attacking range for the enemy. I also added puzzles to the game because since we changed our focus to a more puzzle game, we had to add those into our level. I added a code sequence puzzle, a balance puzzle, and a laser puzzle. The time events puzzle I didn't really make because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it. But now in that area that was supposed to be the time sequence, the time puzzle, it is you avoiding enemies and shooting down targets. The first puzzle is a scale puzzle where the player has to match the value of the blocks on a scale to the required number on the scale. So once this equal, it'll activate like a platform or a door to progress through. The next puzzle is a laser puzzle where the player has to direct the lasers with laser blocks, or mirrors to reach the desired endpoint. And if it's correct, it will activate platforms or doors. The next puzzle is a sequence puzzle where the player has to destroy objects to discover the sequence to open the door. So as they discover it, they can put the pin into it, and then once it's correct, the door will open. The next puzzle is a survival puzzle where the player has to destroy all the targets without being killed by the enemies and the traps that are there. Once all the targets are destroyed, a door will open where the player will be able to grab a key.